Hello and welcome to the Bausteinklemmer. Today we will take a lot of our train crane construction sites, which we are remodeling today and even lighting up, but we'll get to that later. We will take the floor and lay it with dark bluish grey tiles. In the middle under the break room we laid a placeholder stripe, so that everyone has their place. Next to the entrance area we laid a modified tile to later place a garbage can on it. Order should also prevail in our legocity. Next we create a construction project board, so that future orders can be recorded. Thus our diligent construction workers have a complete overview of all future and upcoming works, so that no mistakes happen. Now we come to the back of the office, which are gradually being covered. What must not be forgotten is, of course, a back door that leads to the small backyard. After the first wall is complete, a railing is built on it and equipped with the first construction tools. Since we now want to cover the break room, we first have to remove the crane wall in order to get better at everything. Made done. Let's go to the next wall. Here you can see the break room that is still open, which is equipped with a window and see from the inside a train ticket. If you are now wondering why a brick with a hole was built into it, let yourself be surprised what will happen to it. Next comes our mock grill, which we are building together here, because after a hard work day, good food can do wonders and give you a lot of strength for further good deeds. As you can see here, our grill is made of two components. The lower part with fire grates and storage areas, and an upper part which provides the right barbecue grill look. The top is the form movable and responsible for desired head storage. And be honest, how do you like it? We continue at the backyard. The fences are put in place and a small but fine table is created. We decided to lay the same tiles on this as well as the modified ones to create the possibility that something could be attached on them, like cups and or plates. But how do the construction workers get to the break room or the viewing platform? Exactly. Through a ladder that we pin together here. If you're wondering that those strange with spots are, there are leftovers of toothpaste, because we got to the tip. Try cleaning your older Lego with it. That would also get rid of stubborn stains, but as you can see, it fallen miserable. That's why we decided to lay everything with tiles as much as possibility, and yes, what can you say? We like it way much better that way. What do you say? Write in the comment. Maybe you have great ideas or suggestions for us. We are definitely open to it and would like to try it out. After we have completely the view platform, we are now layering the remaining small tiles and stock the yard with tools. Next we go to the backyard. Again we'll build tiles on it, so that later the construction site vehicles will find their parking space in order to be protected from adversities. We now have everything ready at the back. Now let's continue with the rest at the front. We have a question for you. How do you like it? Do you also lay tiles everywhere, or do you let the knobs run free? Of course there is also a financial concern, because the tiles are not for free. But we are interested in whether you get the job done, because the end result completely convinces you. Of course you could also use other colors and create a colorful sidewalk. Just which color would fit it? Construction sites? That's exactly why we handle by using dark gray, or also call it dark bluish gray tiles for sidewalks. We like it very much. That's why we also lay the light gray, or also call it light bluish gray tiles as curbs. However, we hope that you like our decision and stay tuned and watch our video. Now for the first time we come to the lighting. Here you can see a self-made lamp for walks which we retrofit in the break room so that everyone can see what he has on the plate. This is another lamp for walls which is supposed to light up the office, so that further orders can be zapped and walked on even in the dark. As you could certainly detect, we would have to retrofit another technology module in order to hide the cables. Here you can see our lamp combination. One above for lightening up the viewing platform and one below the lighting for the break backyard, so that everyone can see what are really on the grill. Now comes our spotlight, which is movable. It should have possibilities. Example, to light up the freight train, help the crane where and how I can unload something. Top of that comes the rail for the crane, which is then ready for use again, so that all the cables are hidden afterwards. We raise the walkway by one brick, so we create enough space to hide our cabling on, but also to connect us with each other. Even Vago clamp feet underneath. How we create these lamps and fasten up, we show you here on the information card. We will explain to you which diodes we use and the associated resistors. So far it is plain that we light up all outdoor lights, such as street lights with yellow and optionally of course white for the big spotlight to see more. We'll probably change the interior from time to time, because a break room is supposed to bring relaxation and you can to do with bright light, but with warm indirect lighting. But it is all possibly that we will change that from time to time. If it doesn't come across a plane, what's your opinion on that? If you want to do like we do, we have linked all the materials in the video description. Now we just quickly wire the lamps or the diodes with the Vago clamps mentioned before. The sidewalk slabs comes up and then we continue with the laying of the tiles. A modified tiles, also called jumper plate. We install it to later have the possibility to place a plant or something similar on the sidewalk. To secure the construction site, we have also created a wall fence. Now we come to the other side. Here we show you a small example of how we push the cables through the round bricks. As already mentioned in the tutorial, it is advisable to push the cables through each individual brick. You can of course try it with several, but it can happen that an edge or something similar can contribute to the nerves slowly disappearing. Here to refix the cables so that they get to where they should go. Of course, the side of the walkway will also be raised a brick high to hide everything for the lighting underneath. What would you have decided? Just like we are doing now? Or would you have a drilling through the plates and eventually wired everything under the plate? As you can see in the background, the wall fence and the first lantern are already there. We decide to build a ramp at the end of the sidewalk instead of a light staircase, which will certainly have its moments in the city too. For the stability of the pavement, we now place a few bricks underneath, so that nothing wobbles anymore. And it's time to wire the lighting again. Tip to you: always use the same color for the respect phase plus and minus so that you don't mix them up later. Even if that happens, it's no problems with the battery box. Nothing breaks or similar, but the diodes will not light up. And is aside, the last tiles will be laid at the construction sites, and thus we can complete this project. Of course, we will show you a clip how the end results looks like, just as it now looks just with the lightning. Sorry for the camera guidance, my gimbal arm did not work as it should be, and now that the lights are off, I'll leave you alone to enjoy for a moment. We hope you like this video. If so, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, do not miss anything. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Yes, it's free and you only get a notification on your end device that a new video is online. And do not forget to activate the bell. And with that, bye and until next time, your Bausteinklemmer.